lighting our commercial oven for the first time. Next on Ben's Smokehouse.
That smokehouse, barbecue and soul, where the smokes in the meats and the sides take control. Collard greens, mac and cheese, cornbread's fine. Catering Lord to make your good time shine. Baked beans bubbling, greens so right. Every bite's a southern delight. From the smoker to your plate, it's true. Ben's brings the soul of barbecue. Ben's Smokehouse, barbecue and soul, where the smokes in the meats and the sides take control.
What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. Today is Saturday, July 19th, 2025. And we are back here at the Smokehouse. It's a very exciting day. We actually are going to smoke some meat and cook on our commercial oven stove for the first time. Wife is going to make some macaroni and some biscuits. And outside on the pit, I'm going to fire up some chicken and some sausage. And I got a couple of turkey legs too. So we're just going to experiment a little bit today and, take the food home and eat it. But we just want to bring you along for the journey. Very, very pleased to be able to get to this point where we're actually using and functioning, using the functionality in our kitchen and actually using everything and see how it works in real time before we go live and open this place up. So I'm going to head out to the pit in a few minutes, get that fired up. I'll bring you guys a little bit of footage of what's going on in the kitchen. We got some, like I said, some macaroni and cheese today. We're testing out in the new oven, and we got to use the stove and the oven. We got to boil the noodles. We got to bake the macaroni. We're going to bake some biscuits to go with it. So we love to bring you guys along for the journey and today's exciting times we have here at the Smokehouse. So let's get to work and get this done, and we'll show you the entire process. All right, we are in the kitchen. We got some, we got a pot on the stove here. We got our pilots lit. We got our oven lit as well. We're gonna bake some macaroni and cheese today. So we're very excited. My wife is excited to finally use this oven because we bought it over a year ago and we have not used it. And so it's gonna be fun to actually cook something in here today. Nick, we already shredded the cheese and everything, so just cooking the noodles right now, and then we'll come back in here and check in a few minutes. Let's go out and get the smoker lit. All right, we got our chimney lit, and the coals are red hot, so I think we are ready. To fire up this pit. We got our wood here. We're ready to fire up this big daddy. So let's get the pit fired up. I'll go inside, season up the chicken, bring it out here, and we'll get this pit going. Yeah, we have our post oak. We're smoking with post oak today, and excited to make something else on this smoker. So we're doing some chicken. We're doing some sausage and some turkey legs, a couple of turkey legs, which I've never really smoked before. So let's give it a shot. Right, so we got our fire bed going. We're gonna get this thing up to temperature, go inside, just get the chicken prepped, and then we're gonna come back out here and get this chicken on the smoker. Alright, we got our chicken seasoned up. We're about to season up our turkey legs, and then we're going to be off to putting this out on the pit. We got some biscuits going on over here. We got some biscuits in the oven, and about to go back out. Hold on. Can you open that again? Let's see what's the biscuits in the oven.
They're ready.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking for the pot holder. Yeah.
Like those are ready to come off. We're gonna go check on the fire. Make sure the pit is fired up. And then we're going to get ready to bring this chicken out here. Let's take a look and see what the fire is looking like. We had about 200 degrees on. So yeah, we're gonna break that down, build up our coal bed a little bit, and then we're gonna put some more wood out here. Alright, so I'm gonna close this back up, keep our fire going, and get ready to get this chicken out here on the smoker. Alright, we got our chicken, it's ready to go out on the smoker. And we're gonna get ready to put it on. Alright, we got our sausages here. We're gonna get these on the pit and that'll be it. Got some chicken, some turkey legs, and some sausage. Macaroni, biscuits are being cooked on the inside. We'll get these on the smoker and you know, get them done so we can eat. I'm actually hungry. I'm ready for this food to be done. But anyway, let's get back to work. Alright, let's take a look at what we got going on in the pit. All right, so we got this roll of chicken seasoned one way, this roll seasoned with something else, this roll seasoned with something else, and we got 3 turkey legs and we got some sausages. So I'm just trying different flavors on the chicken. You know, you really want the chicken to be good without any sauce on it. Let me close this because if you're looking, you're not cooking. So yeah, we just gonna try to keep this thing up to temp. Chicken doesn't take long. It'll probably be done in about an hour. And then we'll see what it tastes like. So just experimenting with different seasonings, different herbs and spices, and you know, I might hit the jackpot. I don't have my normal rub I usually use with me. I left it home. I'm just experimenting with the other stuff that I do have. But let's go inside and see what's going on in there. Everything's going well. We got the smoker going. We got our stuff out here in the pit. We got activity going on inside in the kitchen. This is the first real simulation of what things will be like with us cooking in here, whether it's for catering or the actual restaurant itself. Just being able to the look and the feel of how everything works, the functionality of all of the equipment. This equipment we bought a long time ago and never used it. So today I had a bit of a trouble lighting the pilot and lighting the oven, but I figured it out. We finally got that working. So yeah, it's been a pretty exciting day. Today is running a little later than we originally intended. My intention was to come out here earlier, do this, probably put a slab of ribs on, but I know that's a 6-hour smoke, so I'm just gonna go with the chicken and sausage since I know I can get that done in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then by the time the macaroni gets done, the chicken should be coming off. Hey, we could have a little bit of dinner out here in Spindale. Neighbor across the street, he saw smoke. He said, "What you doing, man?" So, you know, doing a little test run, trying to make sure I perfect my craft on this huge smoker right here. This thing is a very good cook, very good cooker, and I can't wait to be able to use it on a regular basis. Once we get this pit room built out here, all of this will be inside, and it'll protect us from the sun a little bit, and it's still going to be hot. That thing lets off a lot of heat, but yeah, it's going to be amazing. Can't wait to see how this chicken tastes when it comes off, because I never cooked chicken on this pit before. And yeah, see how it come out. I'll go across the street and give my man a little sample over there, and he'll have dinner too. So yeah, as we continue these series of tests, we're going to be making food, and we'll probably just give a lot of it away to people in the community that might walk by, just come and say, hey, what you guys got going on? You know, people follow this channel, they follow us on social media. I'll just post something, hey, I got food, dinner plates for free. They can come by, we'll make them some dinner plates and they'll go on. But as we do these tests, we have to test cooking. So naturally, we're gonna have to do something with the food. I'd rather give it to the people. So that's what the plan is. Anyway, things are going well. I have to smoke up to about 250, as you can see from the smokestack here. Smoke is coming out pretty good. Well, everything is going pretty smoothly, and we're just gonna let the food cook, and probably about an hour or so we'll be wrapping things up. So we'll just get back to work and keep it going. And yeah, just a fun, exciting day for me. I love doing this, and one day this will be my life completely, with no other jobs, hopefully. Hopefully, that's what the plan is. All right, these sausages are looking pretty good. They're almost done. So and then we got the chicken here that's coming along. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the pit. Sausage look like it's about done. We're gonna pull that off soon. This chicken up here is getting pretty done. I'm gonna move this and move some of these over so they can cook a little closer to the fire. Turkey legs, I'm about to wrap these in foil and stick them on that end where it's pretty hot, and try to see if I could get them done faster. It's getting kind of late, so let's see if we can try to wrap this up pretty soon. All right, this chicken is just about done, so looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of these. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of them, and then the ones that got the sauce on them, I'll move them onto this end and kind of let the sauce bake in a little, and then we'll take them all off. I'm over here across the street at my neighbor from the smokehouse. He said he wanted to try some of this food, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him a little sample. This is just experimental, not the finished product, but hey, it's free dinner for the night. So I'm trying to get his attention, but he got his dogs out here, so I ain't trying to go in his gate and get bit by one of the dogs. So we'll see if he comes to the door. Man, Sergio came through.
Hey, we out here. We outside
at the smokehouse.
There
so,
you go, on Spindale Street.
On Spindale Street.
Here we go.
We're going to be opening in a few months.
You know we got those wings on
that's
there.
Right, that's right.
It's on deck.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
All right, YouTube. I think we had a successful test today. He made some good food. I gave some to the neighbor. My man right across the street. I'm gonna have to catch you on the next one, bruh. Because I was trying to bring the food to you, but you wouldn't come to the door. You got dogs out there. So my man Sergio, he was like, yo, let me get that. So I gave him the plate. So hopefully he enjoys it. We're gonna take the rest home, split it up with my mother-in-law, and we're just gonna head back to Charlotte. So we had a good time today. So we'll probably come back out here for another test next week. Maybe we'll do some, cook some more things, and just gear up for these events we have coming up. So thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you guys' support and following us. And as always, this has been Smokehouse, where the smoke is in the meat and the soul is in the sides. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace.
Best Smokehouse, barbecue and soul, where the smoke's in the meats and the sides take control.